Hi everyone, I'm Gail Minogue and welcome back to my numerology YouTube. Very happy you're here. And I was thinking today that I would like to speak to you about your reincarnation process, what you're doing here, and why would you create this family of origin that you created, and why would you suffer through whatever, a disability or a quality or talent lacking, whatever. Why would you have this karmic conditions in your life? And it's all spelled out in your name. The name really tells the story of you and why did you create what you created. And from this name, as you know, lies your destiny, your karmic corrections, your personality, and talent you're bringing in from prior lives. Remember, the date of birth is the road you're on and your timing. But the real stuff is in that name. And so the date of birth is going to give me what I call your energy package. So I want to take a look at some things to help explain to you why you would create this situation that you have now. And so when we're born, as you know, we create a program before birth. We have what we'll call a meeting. I don't know if you call it a meeting, but we'll call it, for sake of brevity, a meeting. And you will put together a program for yourself with your guides and those who are involved in helping you grow. So this name is the blueprint, is the program that you created before birth. And then you give this to your parents or guardians subconscious to give to you to register for yourself at birth. So the only name that really counts is what you register at birth. So you need to know that. And in that name lies conditions. So we take a look at some of these conditions and why would I have, for instance, be taken care of, fed and clothed, but never emotionally supported as a child? Why would I create that? Well, if we look, and this happened with a session I had yesterday with a client where she wondered, why would anybody create this for themselves? Well, there's a lot of reasons. Remember, a lifetime never ends. It just moves like a thread through a piece of fabric. It just keeps going. So from this lifetime, we have come from other lifetimes. So for instance, if we don't feel emotionally nourished in this particular life, but we have clothes and food and a roof, why weren't we emotionally nourished? Why would we have to go through life feeling that we didn't get the emotional support we should have had? Well, go back, but you can't go back because you can't see your past lives. It's very rare that a person can see them, know them, and can understand their own blueprint of why they would have certain conditions in their chart. So take a look at this past life, if you could, and you will see where you were the person not delivering the emotional support to maybe your child or to other people that you could have given emotional support to and you didn't. So this lifetime, you come in and you get to experience what it feels like to not have emotional support. So you have this in your life, and in this lifetime, if that is a core issue for you, it will go into your adult life, and you won't feel you are emotionally supported very well, and it feeds a template of your life. So it's up to you to work on these issues in this lifetime, to heal this so you don't keep carrying it forward. Otherwise, you wouldn't have put it in your blueprint. The same with karmic conditions. You may be missing a number 3. If you're missing a number 3, which means you don't have any C or L or U, no letter C, L, or U in your name, each one totals and deducts to a 3. If you don't have a 3, then you're very, very self-critical. You find things wrong with yourself. Why would you do that? Well, perhaps in a past life, you were the person who was critical, and you would criticize this or that, or make fun of somebody else who did this or that, or judge them that they were not that good. So you come back in this lifetime having to experience that same energy. So there was a book years ago written by a rabbi who said, when bad things happen to good people, the only reason we think they're bad is because we can't explain it. Why would this happen? Why would this person be born disabled? Why would this person be born blind? Why would this child last only 2 weeks and die? Why? We don't know. But if you go into the past lives, you will know. So this information is hidden from you. So you will work on the issue in front of you and learn to live with it, or learn to love yourself, or learn to appreciate whatever it is, or learn to be generous or loving or whatever, and not resentful or wistful or sorry for oneself like a victim. There are no victims here. If we could only see the past lives, we would really be able to interpret better our prior lives as well as our existing life. So whatever in my chart, mine was a lack of value. I didn't value myself. So this is coming in from past lives. So maybe about self-worth or value. And if I go back in time, perhaps I didn't value others that well, or I didn't value someone I was with. I didn't know how worthwhile they were, or that I just didn't value them. So now I get to come back and learn how to value myself, because I have already devalued myself due to this past. So once I did that, then I could feel, well, I deserve it. I value myself. So all of these, everybody, nobody's spared here. Everybody has an issue, or more than one issue. I had a person yesterday in a session that had 4 issues. Try that one on. So that's too many to take on in one life. So perhaps 3 of those will be taken care of, but 1 will probably have to come back and repeat this lesson in another form. So this goes, people can't understand why these loving parents, their child dies at age 1 or drowns at age 2 or what have you. We can't see the whole picture of why this situation was created. One of the big mistakes we make here is we think we're in control. We think if we do this and we do that, and we have all these things lined up, and we have a retirement program with a pension, and we have all these things, we're in control. And we never really believe that we're not. But you're not. You're not in control. You are in what I call direction mode. You can direct your life to this way or that way, but you're not in control of it. So what you want to do is make wise decisions, wise choices. Don't play the victim. Understand you do not know enough to play the victim. You don't know who you victimized prior to coming into this life. So it's very, very important that you look at things as a continuum. Past lives, into this lives, into future lives. You could be preparing for a future life in this lifetime. You could wonder why I have all these, I've spent all this time preparing. Maybe it wasn't for this life. Maybe it's for the future life that you have been preparing. So it's kind of out of the realm of thinking for most people. They don't think that way. But it behooves you to start to just consider these ideas so that you don't go nuts, or you don't get angry or sad or depressed or discouraged. So in this now time, always remembering you are preparing, or as someone put it, this is the placenta for the future life. So this is in the uterus where you are now for the future life. So do well in this lifetime. Stop playing the victim. Remember what you can do to help yourself. Understand your blueprint, which you should come to me. I'll help you with it. It's very important that you have that guide, that you bother to take the time to create before you came. So I look forward to helping you with it and to more programs. Thank you so much for listening. Hi, everyone, again. Gail Minogue here. I just wanted to bring to your attention that on November 9th, that's Saturday, November 9th, at 11 a.m. Pacific time, I'm going to be doing a 1-hour recap from the election. And I'm going to be talking about the years 25 through 28, 2025 through 2028, what we can expect moving forward, no matter who is elected. And so what is going to be the issues, problems that you need to be aware of for those 4 years? So I hope you can join us November 9th, Saturday, 11 a.m. It's a Zoom program. You can register on my website, gailminogue.com, under events. So see you then, and thanks.